And I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Hold on. Is the stream working? Yes, it is. Anyway, good morning, everyone. This is Dale Ketter, and I am back for more Neverwinter Nights 2. I'm a bit late on account of having woken up late. Anyway, today I'll be going to work at 2 p.m. instead of 1 p.m., so I can actually start late and end late compared to usual. When I left off, I had just recruited Slan into the party as a temporary companion, and now we're going to the Highcliff Castle ruins to rescue his buddies and allow us to talk no jutsu'd, the lizardfolk chieftain, into leaving the Highcliff people alone. Alright, okay, we just rested, so I guess we can cast our buffs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's exclude the ambassador. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elanee. Do I have the... Oh, shit. I have the wrong... Hold on. I have to restart the game. I had the wrong how do I say this? I had sounds coming out of my speaker instead of my headphones. Alright, there we go. Let's reload. For some of these older games, if you have the wrong audio device set up when you run them, they can't change audio devices on the fly. This is a problem too with, I think, Neverwinter Nights 1. I've sometimes started the game using my speakers, but then I switch to my headphones, but the game doesn't detect that. It keeps outputting stuff to the speakers. Alright, so where was I? Let us cast mage armor on everyone. Then Elanee has, let me see. Let's just cast endure elements on, I guess, everyone. What stats does Slan have? Hold on. I think Slan is a... Yep, he is tied to Aaron. He is a barbarian, so I guess we can give him bold strength.
By the shadows of Elanee.
Okay, 2, 2, then Cat's Grace, and Cat's Grace. There we go. We've set up our buffing routine.
May the 9 hells take my soul.
He's a level 3 barbarian, and oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he doesn't have... I guess he doesn't have 2-weapon fighting. Alright, now we're ready to go. Oh, trap. Nishka, go grab that. Okay, now let's use Kelgar as our active character and slowly and methodically clear each room out. Hey, it's zombies with clubs. Oh, why are you attacking? Oh, because he has his crossbow equipped. I'm just gonna hang on to him and have our companions do the attacking. Save on ammo. I need to bring my mic closer to me. There we go. Nature will have its say. The way I play Neverwinter Nights is not unlike the way I play some of my summoner builds in Path of Exile. I basically just have my character stand around, do nothing. Attack.
Show them your steel. Attack.
No, don't go there. Go here.
Of course.
Going the wrong way.
Show them your steel. Attack.
There we go. That should be it. We're getting decent XP. Are there any containers here? No, there are no containers here. Oh no, Nishka's dying.
Everyone follow me.
We can fix that. Let's wait for the combat music to stop playing so we can maximize our healing. It's cheaper to just have them rest, but you know that takes more time. I have to rebuff everyone, so I'd rather use a healer's kit, which is you know, very cheap.
Yes.
There. It lets us keep going. Oh, zombie warrior. Get him, Kelgar.
The land is against you.
Nalok just wanted to rage. What's his stats now? I have to select Elanee to examine him. I think it's rage. He's just +2 to damage because he's mostly dex based anyway. And here, let's meet Black Garius.
Master of the Fifth Tower, you grace me with your presence.
Yes, I am certain. The raising of the army and the attacks on Fort Lock, how do they proceed?
There have been complications, my lord. One of our disciples near Fort Lock has been slain. It shall not affect our plans at the fort, nor the raising of our troops. Our power runs strong here. The war our master pursued here so long ago still fuels our magic. Our enemies shall not prevail.
As long as Neverwinter is occupied, then you have served me, and through me, your master.
We are all in the service of the King of Shadows, Lord Garius. Sometimes we forget he is all around us, and there are no ranks and hierarchies before him.
Think what you will, as long as you carry out my orders. Ah, it seems someone else has come to pay their respects, priest. Perhaps the same ones who slaughtered the priest at Fort Lock.
So I'm curious. I wonder if I just breeze through Fort Lock without killing the Shadow Priest there, would they mention that the Shadow Priest got killed? Or would the game assume that I killed the Shadow Priest? I've never actually skipped that part of the game because it provides so much good XP. Although I might try it at some point in the future, just make a casual speed run towards Neverwinter, just ignoring everyone's problems and just going straight for Neverwinter itself.
I suggest you deal with them before you share the same fate.
Alright, let's fucking go. Everyone attack.
Show them your steel. Attack.
Let's
The land is against
here, let's cast haste. Hold position.
My tears right buttock.
Enemies are near.
Alright, now attack.
Show them
Nature
your
will have
steel.
its say.
Attack.
Guess we'll just cast Scorching Ray on him. Got him. Oh, I missed. One more. Oh, he healed himself. Suppose I'm just gonna empowered magic missile him to kill him. Oh, he's dead. Kelgar killed him to death.
Nature will have its say.
Alright, we did it, Reddit, we did it. Oh, that's close. So now Kelgar is going to do the looting, and Nishka. Ooh. Journal has been updated. Moses back pay. Nishka, disarm that thing. So Kelgar acquired amulet.
Yes.
Does he have amulet?
I shall lead the way.
It's an amulet of vitality. Arvory's amulet of 8. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that and give this to Dale to make him tankier.
Everybody,
Constitution is actually one of the most important stats for spellcasters because they don't have a lot of hit points and you can't cast spells if you're dead. Shadow Priest Journal. Where is it? Here it is. Countless soldiers slain by my master so long ago rest in the soil of these ruins. As I exhume the bodies and confer upon them the blessing of eternal servitude to our cause, I cannot help but feel a delight. These men once drew their swords against the rightful ruler of all things, and now they awake to serve the very same king they defied in life. I cannot help but wonder if the citizens of Highcliff and Fort Lock will recognize their kin in the bone-white faces of my troops. I shall know the answer in less than a week's time, as my forces are nearly ready to march. Blessed be our great king. Nasher's Nimble Boots. So this is a relic from Neverwinter Nights 1, Mask of the Betrayer. These boots have a large N carved into their heel, marking them as the property of Lord Nasher. The story of how he came to lose these has never been told to anyone other than his closest confidants. This item is one of 4 other items that once belonged to Lord Nasher. If worn together, their magic grants the wearer additional benefits. So, here's the thing. One of the 4 set items is missing from this game. And even if you use the console to add the item to your inventory, the scripts that give them the set bonus doesn't actually work. So this is just I don't know, a red herring or just an oversight by
everybody, follow me.
by Obsidian, one of the two. Anyway, I guess I can give this to Nishka. This should buff up her dexterity to 21 without Elanee casting Cat's Grace on her.
Fall in behind me.
Actually, or I could give it to
Everybody, follow me.
my character. Hold on, what's Kelgar's dexterity? Kelgar's dexterity is 13, but he's already wearing full plate, which only allows for a maximum dexterity bonus of 1. So it would be wasted on him. And I can always have Elanee cast... Okay, so I guess, no. The tumbling boots stay with Nishka, and then I can give this to Dale. Bumps up his AC by 1. Yeah, I guess that's fine. What else did we get from those folks? We got Gloves of the Yellow Rose. Did we get that from them? Oh, a rapier. Moses back. Oh, Dark Steel War Mace. It's electrical plus electrical 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's finish clearing out the rest of this dungeon. Actually, let's where's Elanee? Oh, that's Ambassador. Actually, let's cast haste on them just to speed things up. We don't really have any boss fights left. Basically, after we clear this dungeon, we're gonna go straight to the lizardfolk lair and talk no jutsu our way to the chieftain. I don't think it's actually possible to fail that interaction if you choose the proper words to say, even if you fail the diplomacy check. When I first played this game, I played as a wizard and not as a sorcerer. And wizards, like sorcerers, don't have diplomacy as a class skill, but the difference is that wizards are not charisma based. I think I had 12 or 10 charisma when I first played, and I managed to talk no jutsu the lizard folk into ceasing their attacks. So it worked. Come here, you.
That's it.
Oh wow,
Sorry.
Nishka died. Whoops. Anyway, it's just a bunch of zombies here. I just want to clear them out for the XP. I actually have this, so I can do something instead of just, idling around. It's chip damage, but it helps. Come on. There. Right.
I am listening.
Guess let's heal her up.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
Everybody, follow me.
Trap triggered. Whoops. Let's actually slow down a bit. Oh, enemies. Oh, there's a ghoul. I guess let's focus on that ghoul.
And all finish.
One more kill.
Nature will have its say.
Come on. Wow. There we go. Ding, level up. There. Let's level up everyone. Start with Dale. Sorcerer. Alright, you got a praise. Actually, no, hold on. What am I doing? Cancel. I need to level up an arcane scholar. There we go. Arcane Scholar of Candlekeep. There. Spellcraft, lore. I don't really need search. Now, diplomacy and appraise are class skills for me, which is nice. You know what? Let's bump up appraise. Because our diplomacy is pretty high already on account of being a sorcerer. Whereas appraise helps a lot. Or gold. Okay, arcane caster spellcasting. There we go. So now we get another 3rd level spell. I want slow, or I guess I should I get fireball? Spider skin, nope. Greater magic weapon. Do I want this? No, not really. This will be useful at level 8. It grants. Actually, no. I can. Oh, right. I can get heroism instead. This is a long-lasting buff, 10 minutes per level. The way this works in Neverwinter is that once our per level spells are actually 2 minutes per level, whereas minute per level spells are just 1 minute per level. So this is actually 5 hours per level by the game's reckoning, and it also improves skill checks, which makes Calgar and Elanee better at crafting. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for the heroism. For level 2, Scorching Ray now fires 2 shots instead of 1, which is nice. Knock? Do I want knock? No, not really. Invisibility is nice. There are some quests which actually require stealth, and actual stealth is very unreliable. Oh, hello! Hello there, viewer. It's been a while since I streamed. So, yeah. Welcome to my... I guess this is the 4th stream since I came back to streaming 3 days ago. Hold on, let me check something. Ah, your color on my Twitch app is red, but on OBS it's blue. I guess it's just an inconsistency then. Visibility, or do I want bull strength? So Elanee can free up her spells for something else. No, I'll just go with invisibility. And for level 1, mage armor, magic missile, raven enfeeblement, shield. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna go with protection from alignment, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Next. Finish. Now with Kelgar. He's a level 7 fighter. Yep, I am. This is the, this game had a huge impact on my early adulthood. It basically allowed me to survive to mid-adulthood. I had a hard time in my early 20s. And this game is the source of my yellow cat persona.
That I can't do.
This guy.
Everybody, follow me.
And let me see. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, it's a fun game if you know how its quirks are and are able to compensate for its quirks. Otherwise, it's a very, very, very buggy game. And I would not recommend playing it to people who are not used to it.
I am listening.
It's both old school and very buggy, so very frustrating if you're not well versed in its, you know, quirks. Craft alchemy. There we go. I'm using Elanee as my crafter for this game.
May the 9 hells take my soul.
Journal has been updated. Wizard's Arsenal. What?
All done.
I mean, I already did that quest. I guess it's just another one of this game's bugs. Okay, where were we? We're looting everything. Oh, there's another trap there. I need you to disarm that. I'm curious, have you ever played this game before? Or, I guess you did recognize it, so you probably have. Oh wow, she rolled a natural 20 on her disable device roll. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Actually, I need to modify Elanee's prepared spells. Oh, she now has stone skin. Nice. I guess I can have another endure elements.
Yes.
There we go. Maybe I tried as a kid, but probably my English wasn't good enough to understand anything on another level except right-clicking onto things. As someone who grew up in the Philippines, I guess I vastly overestimate how popular English actually is. It wasn't until my adulthood, when I moved to the USA, that I realized a lot of people don't actually speak English as a primary language. Something is on the other side of the door. Yes, let's open... Well, let's, I guess, open the door. You know what? Let's just cast haste to speed things up. There. Just have everyone kill everything to death. This is one of the last 2 fights we have. There's another enemy here. Yep, there's more here. Cools. Oh shit. I'm getting aggroed. I need to Scorching Ray this dude before he paralyzes me. Oh, there. It's dead. Oh wow, our buffs just expired. There's a skeletal corpse, and I have no idea why this is here. It has no loot. It's interactable for no reason. Alright, so that should be it. Oh, ow. So let us rest up before we go and talk to the lizardfolk chieftain. Let's summon our pig of diplomacy too. Alright.
Yes.
Let's have Mishka unlock this. There we go. There. Slan, why you bring Warmbloods here? These Warmbloods different, fight well, have honor. Slan, bring them to see Chief. You bring them to our Chief? Slan has been lied to by Warmbloods. They will kill Slan, kill Chief, kill us all. You would have been dead if I didn't come along. We must go warn clan, be ready if Warmbloods fight. Slan honors bargain. You save Slan's warriors, Slan now takes you to Chief. We go. I'm ready, let's go. Talk no jutsu time.
Slan, you bring these warm bloods to our lair? Why?
They say Slan's warriors fought with Slan against the dead who walk.
Alright, take care,
In return,
gamer.
only ask to speak to Chief, and Slan honors bargain.
Slan is foolish, but bargain cannot be broken. What do you want, warm blood?
What do I want? I want you to stop attacking the Highcliff ships.
No. This is our new home, and warm bloods always hunt our kind if they live on our lands.
What are you talking about?
Warm bloods think all lizard folk are the same. Always want to kill us. Clan not interested in warm bloods, but not want to take risk. We must chase them from our land.
Isn't there anything Highcliff can do to stop your attacks?
Warm bloods in village will always cause trouble. The clan must make them leave.
So if the village agrees to stay away, you'll stop the attacks.
We not trust humans, and clan not big enough to attack. Maybe humans go away if we break boats.
I can convince the village to leave you in peace.
If you promise this, clan will stop
Diplomacy
attacks.
success.
But if warm bloods hurt member of clan,
You let the village elder know so he can stop it.
Chief trusting you. Do not fail, or warm bloods will suffer. Go now.
I hope you know what you're doing. You may have talked down that lizard, but you don't know if the village elder will go for it.
I don't see that he has much of a choice.
The important thing is that we have come halfway in this, which is more than the villagers were willing to do. There is enough room in Highcliff for both tribes, lizardmen and villagers.
Trust me. If you were able to get this tribe to listen to you, the elder should be no problem.
Huh? We should have just stormed this place and settled the matter. But can't change that now, though, can we?
We did it, Reddit. We did it. Alright, so it spawned us right where Moza is, and we have his back bay right here. The small leather pouch bulges with gold coins. It contains a scrap of paper with the words reserved for Moza, Highcliff.
Yes.
Good to see you still in one piece. Any sign of my employers? They were killed by an evil cleric and raised as his undead minions. Here's the pay they had set aside for you. Really? How awful. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Here, take some of the gold for yourself. You earned it. Thank you. I need to be going now. Well, thanks for the help. I'm off. May your journey go well. So basically, I was role-playing right there. Like, I didn't refuse his reward, but I also didn't ask for more, because I'm not an asshole. Looking to the north as if waiting for someone. Are we actually in the north? Yes, we are actually in the north. Like, he's looking to the north towards the direction of Highcliff Castle. waiting for his adventuring buddies who never came back. Alright, so adventurous children. Yeah, let's talk to Gira and Zakan first. Actually, I don't need to do that first. If I talk to Elder Main, all of the villagers get yeeted to the docks anyway, so I can talk to them there. Alright, let's talk to them. Thank you so much for finding the boys. Andrew just returned home. Zakan and I owe you so much. Yes, again, you've shown me the meaning of courage. May bless you. I'm just glad the boys are safe. Andrew shall be raised to have the same honor and character that you possess. He will learn from your deeds. Are you sure that's such a good idea? I don't understand. What do you mean by that? From talking with the children, it sounds as though you've been telling them tall tales. Just what have you been telling him, Zakan? This is rather embarrassing. I want my son to grow up with the courage that I lack. I was hoping that he'd find in you a role model. Zakan, you fool. You truly believe that of yourself? The two of us are going to need to have a little talk. It's quite alright. Just be more careful with your stories. Yes, I see that now. I will be more prudent with my tales in the future. Please accept this gift from the two of us. We are forever in your debt. Thank you. That's very generous of you. This amulet was handed down to my father, and from my father to myself. It has not seen any use for 3 generations now. I entrust it to you. We won't take up any more of your time. Thank you again for bringing Andrew back. You will forever be in our prayers. What did he give us? Zakan's amulet. It's +1 constitution and +1 will. Okay, who has an odd con modifier here?
How can I help?
Yes.
Elanee. Okay, I can give it to Elanee to make her con modifier even.
Everyone, follow me.
Ding, more HP.
Yes.
And I guess let's sell some stuff to Branson. Let's see what he have for sale. Okay, let's sell this. The Amulet of Aid. Ring of Fortitude. Let's actually sort out our stuff. I'm actually going to hang on to this because there might be items that I can't identify that I will need identified. This game sometimes throws high-level items at you at a low enough level that you actually need identify scrolls or the identify spell to identify them. Okay, so let's pass this off to Dale first before selling them to get the most out of them. Because appraise is per character. Rubies are used for the flaming weapon crafting recipe, but I guess I won't be crafting that for a while.
Everyone, follow me.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so let's sort it out. Sell. I can hear some barking in the background. I guess there's some dog that's upset at something. Yeah, that's a one-shot item, the Elixir of Horus Ray. It casts Sunbeam, which is good against undead, but, you know, it's better used for selling, so we can buy permanent items instead of a single expensive consumable item. Okay, fundamentals for the protection of the self. Ooh, it's an amulet of natural armor 1 and braces of armor +4. So, adjacent, weak earth essence and 2 iron ingots. But it's craft. It's what do you call that? Craft wondrous items. So I don't think we will be crafting any of these until we recruit Sand. Because Elanee cannot cast mage armor herself. Alright, so where were we? Yes, let's talk to Elder Main. Oh no, let's talk to Junie first. Because we found her husband. Thank you so much for finding my husband. He just returned a short while ago. Something happened to him while he was out there, but he won't talk about it. He seems so sad. At least he's back to help care for our daughter and this season's crops. Thank you so much. Maybe you should let him relax a little first. He went through some difficult times. Perhaps you're right. However, there's so much to do around the farm. He can relax once the crops are taken care of. Here, take this. It's all I have to offer for what you've done, but take it with my gratitude. I'll be sure to let the village elder know that a true hero came to my aid. Now then, I must restore some order to our home. Thank you again. Alright, we tied up some loose ends, ship sabotage, Marshal Cormac. Yep, that's all of it. Oh wow, the quest restarted itself. I already got this. Whatever, it's one of the many bugs in this game. Eldermain, have you any news regarding the lizardfolk? The lizardfolk have a deal they want to make with you. You cannot trust those beasts. They have just enough intelligence to avoid killing their own young. But I will listen. What do they want? They've agreed to leave Highcliff alone if the village agrees not to trespass into their territory. How are we to know that our village was so close to their lair? Surely it would be easier if they were to find another home along the coast. The thought of a lizardman clan living so close to our village, I don't like this. The lizardfolk fled the mare and have resettled because of the King of Shadows. On my word, they just want to be left alone. Their word may be good enough for you, but I and this village will have to live or die by such a decision. Well, I found their chieftain to be reasonable and honorable. He will hold up his end of the bargain. I shall trust your judgment on this. You have already done more for my village than I could ever hope for. Forgive me for my obstinance. It is the weakness of an old man. If we're done here, I will take my leave now and head to Neverwinter. Of course, I shall ensure that every man we can spare will help with repairs to the Double Eagle. Level up. And as you can see, all the important NPCs got yeeted to the bottom. I guess except for Junie, because I already finished her quest. You have anything more to say? Nope, nothing. Right. There you are. We took up a collection here in the village and have a surprise for you. There's enough there to pay for your passage to Neverwinter. It's not a lot, but you've done so much that we had to find some way to show our appreciation. I'd also like you to have this armor. It's been in our village for generations, and it hasn't seen much action. I thought you might be able to put it to better use. I'll put it to good use, my thanks. Humble rewards from a grateful village. Thank you again. Now, I believe you have a ship to board. Safe travels to you. Yes, it's time to continue on to Neverwinter. My stomach's already started turning. How long is this trip? Oh, do be quiet, Kelgar. Enjoy the waves while you can. I'll say it'll be nice to travel without being hunted for once. Transition. Oh look, it's the Githyanki, who have nothing to do with the King of Shadows, but are just trying to grab the chunk of silver in our body and in our inventory. And while they're yakking, I'm gonna pour myself some M&M's from this 3-pound jar of peanut M&M's I purchased from Costco recently.
Zieri? Is that what you sought?
No, it is much more.
So the funny thing about Zieri is that she seems to share the same voice actress as Morag from Neverwinter Nights 1. When I first played this game, I actually thought it was Morag come back to life, but no, surprise, it's just a random Githyanki sword stalker.
Forget the betrayer. Forget our vengeance. These shards, they must all be found. Whatever forces you need, we shall grant you, but these shards must be ours.
Of course, Zieri. It shall be done.
Hey, it's Amonjero about to kill an old man to death.
Dalrin. Lord Dalrin now, I hear.
Who's there?
Come now. You remember? Has it really been so long?
You... But you died at the battle at West Harbor.
Delayed, perhaps. My imprisonment was most distressing. But dead? Now how could I die with so much left unfinished? And there is so much more left to do.
Oh, he's still breathing. He's not dead yet. And we're in Neverwinter.
So this is Neverwinter? Suppose it's passable for a city built by humans. Can't say I care for it, though. You want a proper city, you build down, not up.
This place feels unnatural. The wood and stone, it's as if they've been silenced.
I wish you'd both be silent. The entire trip was just one long whine from the two of you. Oh, me stomach feels funny. This boat rocks like a baby's cradle. This water is so unnatural and deep, not like the swamp of dead people I grew up in. Not that I've got great memories of this place, but it's home. So, where are we going first?
My uncle's inn should be close by. Let's head there first.
Not sure I can stomach any food yet. A stiff drink and a good tavern brawl, on the other hand. I say lead the way. Besides, I'd welcome a stable bed after being trapped on that filthy excuse for a boat.
Alright, let's fucking go. Here it is, the sunken flagon. Anything to examine here? Nothing special about this object. Click. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's go in. Alright. Now, as you can see, our companions have taken positions around the tavern. Click.
Well now, what can I do for you? Bit of venom for the belly, perhaps? Or maybe a tankard or two to shave the edge off your day?
I'm looking for my Uncle Duncan.
Uncle Duncan? That sounds a bit familiar. If you're here to collect on some debt, I'll tell you that Duncan's a drunk fool without 2 coppers to his name.
Dagon sent me.
Dagon, eh? So the time's come, has it? Trouble's chasing on your heels, and you barely know why. Suppose Dagon told you less than half of what you need to know, then sent you packing. Don't take it hard. Done it to me twice in my life. All for good reason. I can probably guess why you're here, but why don't you go ahead and tell me anyway?
Dagon told me to seek you out. You might know something of the silver shards recovered from the battle at West Harbor.
Oh, did he? Nothing more than I did years ago. Plain silver near as we could tell. You and those shards were all that were left of that West Harbor battle.
Duncan, I thought you said that shard was magic, didn't you?
Trace of an enchantment on it is what that eel sand said, but nothing of importance. Probably residue from demon's fire, or maybe wizard magic.
Demon's fire? Sounds important to me.
And that, Sal, is why you're cleaning tables and I own this place. Those shards were magic, yes, a trace. But again, it was sand, and he's a fool. Anyway, barely worth mentioning. More sentimental value than anything else. That really why you came all this way? To hear about your mother?
My mother? What does she have to do with this?
Yeah, your mother, Esmeril. Since you were asking about the shards. What, Dagon's still keeping that inside? It's a wonder he doesn't crack down the middle. But you know, I have no call to say that. I think that's why he buried that first shard, and gave the other one to me.
How are the shards and my mother related?
I think you might have been better off being raised by wolves if Dagon didn't share that. There's a lot I'm sure he never told you. But listen, it's his place to tell you, not mine. He'll tell you when he's ready, I think. But it's best you hear it from him. Let's stick to the shards for now.
Right. Who's San?
A hedge wizard. Somehow set up shop on the docks. But it's telling enough he can only run a business down here in the crack of Neverwinter. Got a dry wit, and he'll always rub you the wrong way. So his name's well chosen. Still, I suppose I trust him enough. And having a wizard close by certainly tends to keep fools from causing too much trouble. Well, me and Dagon took the shard to him back when he lived in the merchant quarter, before his run of bad luck. But he couldn't get much from it. Just faint traces.
So, San is my favorite companion in this game. He is fucking hilarious. Well, it's got power now. Maybe he can get another read from it.
I've always kept it close for some reason. Didn't want to leave it out of my sight. Seemed unremarkable. But I find that sometimes time will tell. Had Sand examine it a long time ago, but he turned up nothing.
Can San look at these again?
Well, it's worth a shot. But don't pay him any coin in advance, that's all I'll say. In fact, that viper would be best off.
Ah, it seems I've arrived just in time to deflect the usual barrage of slander from the local innkeeper.
Sand.
Yes, it is good to see you're still sober enough to recognize me, Duncan, past the stale beer, vinegar, faint sweat, failed aspirations, unwashed tunic. I thought perhaps you had already had one tankard too many for the day, but... Why, your guest here has the smell of a harbin in about them. Faint, but there. I thought Duncan was keeping company too good for him. Now I see I was right. Duncan, you could learn a few things from your guest.
Still passing off those 2 copper fairweather charms to the locals, Sand?
You have no appreciation for my talents, and after all I've done for you. To think you could survive a fortnight without my ale purgative. Why, you would be buried in the tombs with the rest of the Neverwinter traitors. A betrayer of barkeepers everywhere. But enough about you and your adventurous exploits on the tavern floor. I heard my name mentioned, and oddly enough, almost in a tone that suggested I could help.
This here's kin.
I'm not really seeing the family resemblance.
And we need your help concerning the shard. Both of them.
Shard? That chunk of silver you showed me so long ago? I do hope you're not going to try to pawn it to me again. I am no longer interested. Besides, as I recall, you said the piece of junk had sentimental value, which upon viewing your establishment is
such a passive-aggressive thing.
Besides, didn't your uncle or cousin or brother or whatever make off with the other shard? I thought you only had one now.
It found its way back, so to speak. We need you to look at both of them again. Properly this time.
Oh, very well. Give them here and let me see what my keen arcane senses can determine.
Boom!
Well, it seems to have some resentment to being scryed. That is quite different than last time. Are you sure these are the same shards? The power in them? Why, it's definitely stronger than last time. Much stronger.
Oh, so now they're magical. I'm not paying you for 2 failed divinations, you charlatan.
It's not a matter of divination, you one-tankard drunk. There is something about these shards. Without knowing their history, even my considerable talents cannot unlock their mysteries.
How could you not sense the magic in those shards? I can tell just by holding them.
Because he's incompetent?
Duncan, the more I speak to your kin here, it's evident where the sense in the family went. Since you seem to have been given all the brains of the family, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. But I do know the shards did not have the same strength the first time I examined them. There could be something about you that causes them to resonate, but I have no idea why that would be.
So who would know the shard's history?
You could try and speak to Algernon, but I don't think you'd have much luck reaching him. The Black Lake District is closed down. Algernon lives in the Black Lake District, you see, and now he's trapped there. The watch has it locked tight. No one going in or out, no messages in or out, even for the nobles that used to live there. Quite cryptic, really.
Why?
I heard about that. Lord Dalrin was killed, wasn't he? I've heard rumors, but no official word of what happened.
As have I. Not only are the Watch not talking about it, but they even called in the Cloak Tower mages to investigate, which means sorcery or demons were at work.
Demons? Closest I've ever come to demons is Dagon's tales about the battles down south near West Harbor, when there was that trouble with the King of Shadows.
King of Shadows?
Some sorcerer, I believe, had a number of demons and shadows at his beck and call. Not many tales left about that period of Neverwinter history, oddly enough.
But you say this Algernon might know more, San?
So I'm gonna pause right here. This part here about some sorcerer who had a number of demons and shadows at his beck and call. This is basically Amonjero and the King of Shadows getting conflated with each other. The one who controlled the demons was Amonjero. He was trying to kill the King of Shadows. The one who controlled the shadows was the aptly named King of Shadows. Unfortunately, because all of this was mysterious and long in the past. In the present, both Amonjero and the King of Shadows have been conflated into each other. So instead of demons fighting shadows, it's demons and shadows at his beck and call. Lore.
Well, if you're not a member of the Watch, or know a secret route into Black Lake, then you're out of luck. So it seems like you have no choice but to let me examine the shards at my leisure. I'll need to hold on to them, of course.
Wait, watch or secret route? Not bad ideas. Either way the coin lands. Hell, there's Marshal Cormac. He's currently at the city watch post, and I know he's in bad need of an extra sword arm down at the docks.
Cormac from Fort Lock?
Yes, I heard he got back to Neverwinter recently. Surprised he even made it with the troubles I've heard around Fort Lock.
Trust me, you don't know the half of it.
Cormac's a harborman too. And folks of the harbor are as close to kin as you can get out of the mare. He might be able to take you into the watch. And from there, speaking to Aldenon shouldn't be too hard.
That sounds good to me.
If you want to find another route into the Black Lake district, that means dealing with other folks that try to control the docks. Moya and her gang.
Oh, there's an idea, Duncan. They probably were behind the Watch closing the Black Lake district in the first place.
Not my first choice, but if I had to speak to her, how would I?
Well, she's got thugs all over the docks. But finding one who can get you to her?
There's Caleb. He used to try to get me to pay him gold for protection before I told him about the wards I'd inscribed on the building that caged the Guardian Elementals. Long story, but quick resolution.
Caleb, maybe. But I don't trust that harbor rat to give you a fair deal. And the price will be steep, in bodies or coin. He doesn't like being the only one with blood on his hands.
Doesn't sound like someone we should put our faith in.
Obviously, you've never dealt with the Watch in Neverwinter, Kelgar. Dealing with Caleb is probably our best chance.
Still, the chances are simply talking to Caleb will make you want to kill him, so it seems a clear win to me. If you do speak to him, though, be sure to do it downwind.
So joining the Watch, upholding the law, or descending into crime?
That's pretty much how it stands. You can find Cormac in the watch post near the Dolphin Bridge that leads to the Merchant Quarter. He needs help, so it shouldn't be much of a tough sell to join up.
Caleb should be lounging around the corner east along the main road. Just follow the smell. If you want to join with him, he'll probably ask you to hurt or kill someone, so be warned.
I'll mark both on your map. Help you get your bearings.
Well, you can certainly find your way into trouble from here. Me, I will head back to my lonely merchant existence. Should you need my expertise, simply ask. But just in case, bring a great deal of gold as well.
And when he says great deal of gold, it's... How do I explain this? Sand's shop is configured differently from the other shops in this part of the game. He gives you a lot more for the items you sell. So it's best to sell most of your items to him until his shop runs out of gold. Then you sell the items to the other shops. It maximizes the amount of gold you get from this part of the game.
Cormac. Cormac is at the watch post near the Dolphin Bridge. Caleb should be lounging down the street east along the main road. The docks don't see too much of the arcane. I guarantee your talents can make an impact, for or against the watch. But while you're here, feel free to make yourself at home. Also, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Your companions are welcome to stay here as well, even if you're off on some other journey like the one that sent you here. They're all welcome to make themselves at home whenever they're not traveling with you. That way you'll know where to find them if you need their help later. Sound good?
Lots of trophies on the walls here.
Yep, a lot of stories hanging on these walls. Shed a lot of my own blood, and others in the past. Now it all goes into the flagon.
Were you an adventurer?
Well, if you can call it that. Me and some old friends, now gone, made quite a company along the coast. There were 5 of us to start, but by the end there was just me.
Can you tell me any stories?
I could, but they wouldn't go anywhere. And there wouldn't be any tension in them, since you know I survived anyway. Now Dagon, he may have some tales for you. About your mother, too.
What can you tell me about Dagon and my mother?
Only as much as Dagon allows. He keeps his past close, despite how it keeps everyone else from him. I knew your mother, though. I know you lost her early. Terrible tragedy. During that attack on the village. But that's really Dagon's place to say, not mine.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Farewell. So basically, the Sunken Flagon is our headquarters in this part of the game. This is where we store our unused party members. You see, can I craft anything? Actually, let's pass this off to Elanee. What is this? Oh, this is the natural. Oh, actually, no. She can actually make natural armor amulets. So, faint power, glowing earth, adjacent. Well, we don't have any glowing earth essences. So, we also don't have this. Diamond, oh wow, diamond and faint earth. We do have a faint earth essence, and we can downgrade this into a faint earth essence to get +2 armor.
Yes.
So diamond. Let's actually switch to light. We could probably do some crafting actually.
How can I help?
You know what? Let's hold off on that.
Fall in behind me.
In party, yep, let's grab everyone. So let's go here. We could probably upgrade Kelgar's armor to +2, so and Mishka's armor too.
Ah, well met again. And what can I help you with?
Alright, so let's see what you have for sale. Gloves of the Artificer. Ooh, that's pretty nice for Kelgar. To improve his crafting ability. Oh look, he has a diamond. It's probably cheaper to craft armor instead of oh goodness, I can't even think. Instead of buying it outright. Well, Jacinth. We can use that. Oh, I can't because she doesn't have craft wondrous item. Yeah. I guess we can get a diamond for base armor. +2.
How can I help?
Yes?
Ah, well met again.
Okay, let's see what you have for sale. I'm actually gonna buy this for Kelgar. And give this to Kelgar. Also, what is this? Armor of Loyalty. This is, I guess, good for Nishka. Spell immunity, charm person, and dominate person. That would be nice, except I don't really care about those two spells. Those two spells don't really... no one actually casts these spells, as far as I know, in this game. No one who is strong enough for those spells to matter. Mind control spells are notoriously bad in Neverwinter Nights. Okay, let's sell that stuff, these stuff. Harvest Cup, I might hang on to that. It's good money, I guess. But it is a +1 armor. Yeah, fuck it, let's sell it. Ring of Protection +2 is 8349. Yeah, pretty expensive. Amulet armor, natural armor +2. Yep, it's actually cheaper to craft items. So, suppose let's buy some. Actually, hold on. Yes. I need to see how much Kelgar's craft weapon is currently at. 13. So, what can we craft now? Martial melee is 5. So the modifiers are Duskwood is +5, Cold Iron +5, Dark Steel +10, Adamantine +15. So for him to be able to craft an Adamantine martial weapon, it would be 20 points in craft weapon. It's quite a ways away. I can cast Heroism on him to bring him up to 15, so that would be decent, I guess. So at 15, he can craft Dark Steel. Yep, Dark Steel weapons, which have the +1 electrical damage, I guess. Yeah, let's hold off on that. Let me see if I can actually sell this 0 GP robe to him. Yes, I can. Still 1 GP, whether or not Dale is selling it because it's so cheap. Alchemical silver. Old iron. Let me see, crafting wise, do I want to do some crafting? Oh, braces of armor +4. 2 iron ingots. Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice. So, braces of armor +4, that's basically the equivalent of a permanent mage armor, and that's actually probably better than enchanting the armor, because I can just grab armor that's way better. So let's grab one of those.
Yes.
There. Oh, it's only 1. Well, that shucks. Iron ingot. Okay, so now we have a weak earth as. Oh, I don't have craft wondrous item. Fuck. Yeah, I won't be able to craft anything until level 9. Because she also doesn't have access to mage armor, so well, that's wasted. God damn it. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's move on with the actually hold on, let me add heroism to my buffs. And as always, I'm gonna arrange these in order of duration. Descending order of duration. Okay. There. I don't think I even have enough spell slots to cast everything anyway. Alright, let's go to Worth the Armor Smith to see if he has anything nice for us. This is an odd place to set up shop. He's asking me what can I do for you. I know, not exactly a high traffic area, is it? It's the only place where I could set up this tent, though. I'm not about to pay rent for an actual shop, and I can have one for free. And I'm right next to the city watch, so Moya's thugs tend to leave me alone. Overall, it works out quite well. Show me what you have for sale. Okay, so we have a bunch of armor here. Ooh, Mask of Persuasion. +1 Charisma, +3 Diplomacy. But I already have +1 to Charisma from my Harvest Cloak. Heavy Shield +1. I guess I can get this as an upgrade for Kelgar. But there is something I can do. I just remembered. We can use Nishka's Sleight of Hand to steal a nice acid sword from this guy, Repco the Weaponsmith. And there's no penalty. Oh, whoa! Bladelings, I forgot about you, you gamers. Let's see if I can end this fight immediately. Well, there we go. Boom. Alright, so...
Yes.
Obsidian didn't program any consequences for stealing shit in this game, so let's do that now. Here. 3. Oh, I have to actually click on him. Stole 30 GP from Repco the Weaponsmith. Your pickpocket attempt was detected, but he's not going to do anything about it. And there are absolutely no consequences at all. Okay, I need to keep doing this until I steal the acid sword, which I can give to, I think, Kelgar or Elanee. There we go, long sword. There. Let's give it to Dale. Identify it as a Blade of the Gladiator. It's a +2 weapon with 1d6 acid damage, which makes it a really good weapon for Kelgar. I could also give it to Elanee, but it's not really that useful for her, since she shouldn't be attacking that. Well,
Everyone, follow me.
I could leave Bone Phoenix in the hands of Kelgar and that sword in Elanee's hands. Yeah, actually, I can do that. That's what I normally did.
Behind me.
Yeah, that's what it used to do. Yes. Kelgar has a higher attack bonus, and Elanee can't use the Morning Star anyway. So there we go. We have a dripping acid sword for Elanee.
I shall lead the way.
It's a green lightsaber and a fiery light club, spiked club thingy. Actually, while we're here, let's see what other shit he has to sell. How's business for you? Could be worse, could be better. With all the nastiness going on in the docks, more people are looking to arm themselves. On the other hand, fewer people are entering the district, and those that do aren't here to shop. It's a rough time to be a weaponsmith. Alright, show me what you have for sale. Let's see. It's weaker than the shit I stole from you. Elven Court Bow. Attack bonus +3, mighty +3. It's decent, I guess, if bows weren't so nerfed in this game. Fist of the Legion. Simple or rogue? Stun. That's a 2-round stun if they fail their save. Actually, I'm curious. Are maces subject to weapon finesse? Hold on. I need to look up weapon finesse. Feats. Weapon finesse. A character with this feat is adept at using light weapons subtly and effectively, allowing him to make melee attack rolls with his dexterity modifier instead of strength if his dexterity is higher than his strength. Automatic when using any of the following weapons: dagger, hand axe, kamakuri. Mace. Heck yeah, we can give this to her. This is actually not a bad weapon for her. Yeah, that's not a bad weapon for her, so let's switch to Dale. Buy that, hand it to Nishka for stunning. Okay, so her attack is +9 with just that, and +7 with both weapons. Okay, that's not bad.
I shall lead the way.
And then when I give her heroism, and when Elanee gives her cat's grace, it gets even better. All right, let's summon our minions. All right, now let's talk to Cormac at the City Watch headquarters, or outpost rather. There must be someone you can spare, Lieutenant. He's the first to take a stand against these thugs and deserves our protection. You know the number of men I have available to me, Marshal. You also know the efforts I've been taking to weed out turncoats. I can send some watchmen to this shopkeeper, but then we'll have to postpone the sweep through the northern district. I'm sure you'll agree we'll want every man available for the operation. I'm gonna pour more M&Ms for myself. The council hasn't done us any favors with that last vote, have they, Lieutenant? We'll just have to make do with what we've been given. Very well, postpone the sweep. Assign some men to the shopkeeper. Place the others on Well, look what the winds brought into Neverwinter. It's good to see you again. If I recall, you were promised a reward if you decided to seek me out. I spoke with my captain once I had returned, and she agreed that your services were quite valuable. The watch is most generous, thank you. Money! Glad to see your harrowing journey through the mare hasn't changed you. A lot of people come out of that place changed, and not for the better. But enough of that. What can I do for a fellow harborman? I'm looking for Aldenon the Sage. Aldenon, yes, I know of him. He's a sage that lives in the Black Lake district. Beautiful place. Worth the trip, but we have the entire district locked up tight. You won't be getting in anytime soon. I helped you, now you help me. Isn't that the way things are supposed to work? The only way anyone gets in is if they're a member of the Watch, and Captain Elanee has to personally approve anyone who wants to enter Black Lake. That woman takes her job very seriously. She won't just give you one if you ask. What if I work for the City Watch? Will that help? It would be a good start. Knowing you're more than capable of handling the job. If you make enough of an impact, Captain Elanee may even take an interest in you, and believe me, you'll have plenty of opportunity to show off your abilities. What do I need to do? The City Watch has lost its grip here on the Docks District. Criminal gangs are running loose, and even some of our own seem to have forgotten the oaths that they took when they joined. It hasn't been just your usual crime wave, however. These thugs have been well organized. We've heard a name, Moya. We think she's the one running the gang. We also know others have tried to organize their own gangs. The City Watch is outnumbered. We can use every man willing to join our ranks. Sign me up. What did I tell you about this one, Ro? Gets things done with little fuss. Yes, sir, a valuable recruit. The captain will be pleased. Here, you'll need to wear this cloak to mark you as a member of the City Watch, and believe me, your arrival has helped us out immensely. Now, I wish we had the time for you to settle in, but we've got a problem with one of the shopkeepers. His name's Hagen, and he's decided to stand up to the criminals of this district. Get down to his shop and make sure nothing happens to him. My gut tells me Moya's crew isn't through with him yet. Lieutenant, it would seem our problems are solved. The sweep of the North Docks can occur on schedule. Yes, thank you. I recommend that you make your way to Hagen's as soon as possible. I worry for his safety. This is Lieutenant Rowe. This man wears the livery of the city of Neverwinter on his surcoat. He stands at attention, eyes watchful for any trouble that might be brewing. I guess it's just a generic description. You recognize the face of Cormac, native son of West Harbor. While he has changed much and your memories of him are distant and vague, there is an undeniable familiarity in his smile. He wears the weighty armor of the Neverwinter City Watch as if it were no heavier than summer clothing, and his posture suggests he's ready to spring to action at a moment's notice. There's a prisoner here. A cell. Actually, two of them. Let's see. This short, lean Uthgard man looks as though he lives his life in the shadows of dark alleys, just waiting for some unlucky fellow to wander within dagger range. Ah, he's of Uthgard descent. Interesting. Examine. Oh, they're both Uthgard. That's kind of sad. They're basically a mix of Vikings and Native Americans in the setting. Alright, so, fun fact, this Neverwinter City Watch cloak gives +1 to diplomacy and +1 to intimidate. But if I equip that, I will bump down my charisma to 17, so I will not do that. I actually don't need to equip it to do my duties for the City Watch.
I am listening.
That's just, I guess, a bit of role-playing on his part. Okay, let me rearrange my buffs first. So, I normally cast Stone Skin first, even though it only has a 1 hour per level duration, because Stone Skin tends to run out quickly anyway. So, the duration doesn't matter, actually. It's there to tank damage. This one I cast next because it's 24 hours. It basically doesn't run out. That's 48 minutes of real time. Oh, here we go. Here's another quest that popped up. A wounded wolf. Woof. This looks like a wolf. It seems to have somehow wandered into town. Its fur is matted with blood. That animal, it's not a wolf, it's a druid, badly wounded. Is there anything you can do to help? I will see. Thank you for allowing me to treat this one. The blood is so thick I can barely make out the wounds. Are you from the Circle? The Circle of the Mare, yes, but this is far from the lands we tend. How did you come to be wounded? It is far from my lands. I am a messenger only from the Circle of Swords of Neverwinter Wood, sent to find one of the Circle of the Mare. How did you come to be here? I picked up your scent, the scent of Maiden's Glade outside of these city walls, and against my instincts I tried to come and find you. In my animal form, I was wounded by the city guards and left here. I barely had the will to heal my own wounds or even shift out of this form. Left any longer, and I would be dead now. It is a strange thing, but as we come closer to the mare, it becomes more and more difficult to shift from beast to human and back again. Why would you have trouble changing shape? Because of the King of Shadows. My fear is that it is tied to the land, and if that is true, whatever comes from the mare, it comes from Neverwinter Wood as well. It was thought that the Circle of the Mare would know more of what strikes at us. I had hoped to find Vashni or Naven of the Mare, but you are the only one I have been able to find. We found another, in the Maiden's Glade, Khalil, and he said that the Circle of the Mare was lost. But you would know it to be true or not. How is it you do not know the fate of your circle? I have been away for some time, and my speaking with the elders, it has been over a year since we were in the same place. As for the troubles in the land, we suspect it may be tied to this one I am traveling with, and these shards that I am carrying. The shards, I fail to see how one could affect the other, but I am not one of the elders of our circle. I will keep hunting for others of the mare as ordered. Know that the druids of Neverwinter Wood have been forced to retreat slowly from their tended lands. If you would speak to them, travel to the Skymirror and use its powers to contact them. Unless something has happened, you should be able to reach them. Before you go, can you make your way safely from the city? Yes, I can, and your concern is welcome. Thank you for saving me, Elanee of the Mare and the one you travel with. With my wounds tended, I may continue my journey far from the city. Farewell, and travel to the Skymirror. Tell the elders of the Circle of Swords what you know. Okay, we have a fucking quest. I guess it didn't update. Do I want to do that quest now? Or, you know what, let's do the City Watch quest first. Where's Hagen's shop? Here it is, Hagen's shop. So let's do this quest first, because it makes in-character sense for me to do this first. His life is being threatened. We can't just go off on a side quest and leave him there, even though he's gonna be fine anyway. Well, Matt, is there something I can help you with? I'm here to speak with Hagen. I'm Risa. My father is Hagen. Might I ask what you wish to speak with him about? I may be able to help instead. I'm with the City Watch. I am pleased to see that the Watch still responds so promptly to reports of crime. It's good to know that the Watch considers threats to one's livelihood a sufficient reason for investigation. I take it you're unhappy with the Watch. Unhappy only begins to describe my frustration. However, now that you are here, I'm more than willing to forgive. Please wait here while I fetch my father. He will be happy to know that his pleas have been answered. Oh, he's right here. The City Watch has honored us with their presence, Father. Perhaps a celebration is in order. Be silent, Risa. They are here now and they mean to help. Thank you for responding. Forgive my daughter. She has yet to learn patience. She's definitely a charmer. I'd be wanting protection as well if there were more of your kind running loose in the city. Nishka. So, what can I do for you, Hagen? I want the Watch to put a stop to the tribute demands that the local thug named Caleb has insisted from the merchants. Tribute for what? For all the services that he's been providing. You listen to Caleb's goons and you think the only reason the entire docks haven't burnt down is because of their efforts. So what is it that you're requesting from the Watch? Well, I've already refused to pay. It doesn't take an archwizard to figure out that wouldn't be enough. Caleb is bound to send more men to collect his tribute. I need you to protect me from them. I guess don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you or your shop. Thank you. I'm not asking for much. I just like to run a clean business. Risa, I want you to go home where it's safe until this is all over. I don't want you getting hurt. I'm not leaving you here alone, Papa. I want to help if Caleb sends more men. No, and that's final. You will go home and stay there until I tell you otherwise. The City Watch is here to protect me now. Yes, Papa, but if anything happens, I want you to let the watch handle it. Do you promise that you will stay out of it? Okay, she runs off. Yes, you have my word. And here we go. Here's the thugs. Caleb didn't like your answer, merchant. You will pay him the tribute or things will get unpleasant here pretty soon. I will not be bullied. Caleb has my answer. I owe him nothing. Wrong answer, old man. Maybe a few broken bones will change your mind. Where's your daughter? Sent her away, did you? Not smart at all. We can find her. It'd be a shame if something happened to her as well. Look, the merchant thinks the City Watch can help. I thought wisdom came with age, old man. I'm more trouble than you think. I'd walk away from this if I were you. You watchmen barely know which end of that sword to stick to someone. Boys, the City Watch is getting uppity again. Time to bring them down a peg. Okay, so let's cast haste. Attack! Okay, with one spell. Oh wow! Nishka stunned the thug. Nice. I must apologize for questioning the dedication of the City Watch. I thank you for what you have done. The Watch is here to serve. Good day. Heck yeah, we did it, Reddit, we did it. And now I must be careful not to click on him again because it'll reset the quest line and basically brick this run. I once did that, I think a while back, when you progress further into the quest line and you go into the shop again and click on him, it fucks up the quest and makes it so you can't progress through the game. Yeah, the game is perpetually stuck in the docks district. Kinda sucks. Okay, so did we loot anything from them? No, we didn't. They didn't drop anything. Alright, so let's head back to the City Watch, and I guess they're gonna tell us to arrest Caleb, and then Caleb will get killed to death at our hands. I understand you were able to keep Hagen from harm. Good work. Perhaps the people of Neverwinter will have more confidence in the Watch and stand up to these criminals. There was a name mentioned. Caleb. Apparently he was behind the threats. Caleb. The Watch knows him well. I've been looking for an excuse to bring him in. Moved under extortion, has he? My sources suspect Caleb of being Moya's man in the South Docks. Bringing him in will hurt her operations there. What are we waiting for then? Do you know where this Caleb is holed up, Lieutenant? We do. I can send some men over now to deal with him. No, let them rest. The sweep through the North Docks was rougher than we anticipated. I'll take care of Caleb. Of that I have no doubt. Very well. The Lieutenant can give you his location. I want you to put a stop to Caleb's activities. He usually spends his time in an alley south of here. I'll show you the location on your map. And be wary. He's not the brightest of Moya's gang, but he can be brutal. Alright. Let's go. Bring him in. Or try to bring him in. He's not gonna come in peacefully. We have to kill him to death. Right, he should be around here. Yep, right here. In an alleyway. There are so many buildings in this area, but most of them are just decorations. They don't actually lead to anywhere, which is kind of disappointing. This game is like a lot smaller than the original Neverwinter Nights. And even that was just nothing more than a tech demo. Let me actually do this before, so I don't die. And let's look at Caleb. What are you doing? What are you looking at, Hound? The Watch isn't welcome here, so get out. By authority of the City Watch, you're under arrest, Caleb. You've got a lot to learn if you think you can just come here and try to arrest me. Why don't you be a good little watchman and go back to chasing down stray dogs or something? Besides, you got any proof that I've done anything? I've been here all day. I was there when your men tried to collect from Hagen. So, I wasn't there. You're wasting my time and I'm starting to get angry. You're just making this harder on yourself. It's going to be hard to bring me in if you're dead. Come on, boys. Let's show this watchman who's in charge around here. Okay, haste time. Kill them all. Guess I could just attack normally. And they're dead. What's this? Oh, he has gold. And more XP. We're getting closer to level 8. Well, a quarter of the way to level 8. Alright, with our haste spell, we can make a beeline for the City Watch headquarters. There we go. Alright, we're here. You bring good news, I hope. We could certainly use some. Caleb's dead. He tried to bribe me and attacked when I refused. Dead, is he? A shame. If he was working for Moya, he'd have had some interesting things to tell us. He didn't give me a choice in the matter. I believe it. Caleb was never the smartest of fellows. You did well. We now have the opportunity to put a serious dent in Moya's activities and bring order back to this district. Unstable as he was, Caleb still has some control over crime in this part of the docks. Without him, I'm wagering that his thugs are now divided and fighting over control of the docks. I want you to deal with it. Keep the peace. The district will see that the City Watch is here to serve. What do you want me to do? Our sweep through the North Docks wasn't as effective as we would have liked, but it did reveal the amount of control that Moya's gang has over the district. It also revealed the extent of the corruption that has spread through the Watch. Many of our men returned to report either they had been ambushed or, more disturbingly, that they found only law-abiding citizens. I want you to perform a similar sweep through this area of the docks. Apprehend any and all members of Moya's or anyone else's gang that you run across. I also want you to check in at our guard posts. Captain Elanee has given me strict orders, Marshal. I am not to press the issue with our watchmen at this time. We are short-handed as it is and cannot afford to have men leaving us for Moya's employ. Captain Elanee has also charged us with cleaning the district up, and I mean to do that. Just that. Corruption within the Watch certainly encourages the criminal activity. Why do you want me to visit the guard posts? A surprise. We may be able to catch a few working with Moya's gang. Only you, myself, and Lieutenant Rowe know about this sweep. We have the advantage at the moment. If we wait on this, Moya will have time to prepare and will encounter the same things as we did with the northern sweep. I understand. Sweep through the docks, inspect each guard post. Arrest those involved in illegal activities. Moya won't find any allies amongst the City Watch if I have any say about it. I understand Captain Elaney's concerns, Lieutenant. However, we must purge the criminal elements from our own ranks before we can effectively clean up the district. Very well. You have your orders. Report back when your sweep is complete. Okay, we're gonna take a pause from this quest, and we're gonna visit the Skymirror to do Elanee's quest. Because I need more XP and more loot. And we can get a lot of nice stuff from the Skymirror. Okay, let's take this exit, district exit. Oh, there's Cora. I guess we're recruiting her now.
Ladies, please, there's no call to lose our tempers over this.
Temper? I haven't even gotten warmed up yet.
Being able to keep a rein on your spells is a sign of discipline, Quara. Something you could never master.
And the instructors aren't here to shield you. Go on. Set fire to this whole street and this sad tavern, and you'll never be able to return to the academy, let alone Neverwinter.
As if I'd want to stay in that prison with you high-nosed witches for another year.
You're right. Here among the docks is where you belong, peddling yourself for cheap coin.
Wow! Someone get me a tankard. This is going to get good.
What in the nine hells did I do to deserve that? Oh, thank the gods you've arrived. do something. These ladies are about to start throwing spells outside my establishment.
Alright, let me see what I can do.
Whatever you do, do it quick. They won't be able to ferry enough water from the harbor to put out a blaze if things get out of hand.
Heatha, I think members of the Watch are here.
Friends of yours, Quara? Sent to bail you out, perhaps?
I don't need anyone's help to turn you into ash.
What seems to be the problem?
There is nothing to discuss. Quara has threatened us for the last time, and we will stand for it no longer.
Yeah, if Quara's so superior to us, then I say let her prove it, without the Academy instructors stepping in to stop things.
The instructors? They never stopped me before. You always went running to them, not me. I've heard every word you've said about me. Always talking behind my back, ridiculing me, just because it takes you a shoreman's hour to cast a cantrip.
And you think setting fire to a stable while casting yours is any better, Quara? I practice restraint, not showy, excessive displays.
Yeah, Heatha is simply cautious in her craft. You're the dangerous one, Quara.
If you knew how dangerous I was, then you should have known better than to push me this far.
I'm sure there's another way we can work this out without me and my friends becoming involved.
I would not intervene if I were you, else we'll be forced to stop you as well. We are wizards, you know.
Yes, wizards. From the Academy. But we don't want any trouble with you. Just Quara.
This is right outside my uncle's establishment. It gets damaged, I damage you.
Heatha, I don't want to be cast out of the Academy if we're arrested.
Very well. This isn't worth it. You're fortunate this time, Quara. Next time, you'd better not let us catch you outside the Academy walls. Come, Glenna. I think we've smelled enough of the docks for one day.
I didn't need your help. Those wizards had it coming.
Maybe so, but not in front of this inn.
Those noble-born wannabe mages are just jealous. They don't like the fact that I can summon more power from my thumb than they can with a day's worth of concentration. They're always staring into their tomes and books, trying to categorize magic. It's a waste of time. It just is. And either you understand it or you don't. It's instinct.
So you study at the academy?
Well, the thing is, I'm not a part of the academy anymore. I quit. Sort of. After burning down the stable.
Last you should have thought of that before starting a fight outside the flagon. And the damage you caused before they even showed up.
It's the wood you use in the rafters. It sets fire easily. Sorry about that.
Sorry? Oh, lass, I wasn't asking for an apology. You'll be paying me back, you will, for all my lost business, for a tarnished reputation, and for putting me and my kin in danger like that.
What? I'm not working for either of you, ever.
I don't want her help.
No, lass, you will. Or by gods, you'll bring down a...
Railroading! Yeah, you can't turn down companions in this game.
for me like you've never seen. And not only that, if you don't, you'll be proving those other girls right. I don't think you're willing to admit you don't have discipline, restraint, or a sense of responsibility, like they claim to
Reverse psychology by Uncle Duncan.
Besides, I doubt you'll be welcome back at the academy.
We don't want her around, Duncan. She can go. I never want to see her again.
No, she's not going anywhere.
Railroading.
Then she's going to be working off her debt right here until it's settled. Grab a rag, sorceress. There's tables inside that need cleaning for those pretty hands of yours.
You'll regret this when your inn is in flames in a day's time.
That's bullshit. Why didn't she just burn down the inn for that suggestion? Like, whatever. Stupid railroading plot. This is basically one of the biggest complaints about Neverwinter Nights 2. You can't turn down companions. There's no fucking way I would take on Quara. Like, stat-wise, it says chaotic neutral, but seriously, if you listen to her during dialogue, like, she's obviously chaotic evil, and I'm lawful good. I would not have her. Alright, let's go to the Skymirror. That should be the last thing I do for this playthrough. Here we go, Skymirror.
This is the place. The Skymirror is ahead, but there are challenges we must face. The path to the Skymirror is a difficult path for anyone not of the Circle to walk, and it is also sealed against any who might accidentally stray near its waters, both for their protection and those of the Circle.
What is the Skymirror again?
The Skymirror is a powerful scrying device, capable of speaking to others who have touched its waters. It takes magic of the land to open the tides of the Skymirror. We may need to rest.
It's a druid cell phone, or if you prefer, a druid Discord server.
So I can cast the magic required. The challenge changes with every turning of the season, and so do the wards. I won't know the challenges until we come upon them.
Alright, anything in these woods we should worry about?
You should know that these paths are meant to only be walked with one of the Circle. Those that come here without such a guide, this place, it is still filled with those that have wandered into these sacred woods and could not escape. They live still, but only as reflections of themselves. Try to avoid them, but if we cannot, then be prepared to fight. And the Skymirror itself has given rise to guardians as well, creatures of the water.
You mentioned the way to the Skymirror is sealed.
The Skymirror is a powerful scrying device.
Okay, I've already heard
magic.
this.
The challenge changes with
Let's just
well.
keep going. Okay, so basically the way to open the Skymirror is to cast a bunch of spells on these trees. So this one says, this is a tree. Embedded in the bark of this tree is a symbol of a massive bull. This tree is one of the challenges. It requires a spell of nature to unlock it. If I recall...
Everyone, follow me.
Yeah, it's bull strength. You need to cast bull strength in this tree. There. The surface of the tree is only bark now, the symbol gone. I think we unlocked it, but there should be others about. Let me see, what is this? Is this Cat's Grace? Leaping Panther. Yep, it is Cat's Grace.
Yes.
I shall lead the way.
We did it! The surface of the tree is only bark now, the symbol gone. I think we unlocked it, but there should be others about. This one is... That's bark skin. I need to actually rest. That's bark skin. I think Owl's Wisdom is the last one. So let's just prepare that now.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, casting bark skin.
Yes.
There. And now the symbol's gone. The last one I think is Owl's Wisdom or something else. I'm not sure what it is. There's the last tree. The description. This is a tree. An old worn tree. Click. Alright. Yep. Embedded in the bark of this tree is the symbol of an owl perched on a high limb. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Alright, so Owl's Wisdom. There. As you touch the tree, a small piece of bark flakes off and falls into your hand. On its surface is an ellipse with ragged edges as if a lake. This is it. This is the offering we must make to the Skymirror. It didn't actually give me anything, but it just activated that part of the quest. So now I'm actually gonna switch up our prepared spells. Let's actually do bark skin just to maximize our damage. I mean our armor. I guess let's give Magic Fang to this critter. I guess you four will be the recipients of this, whereas Dale will just have to make do with his own protection. Stone Skin, I'm not sure if I'm going to give it to Kelgar or... Actually, I'm going to give it to probably Nishka because she's the weakest of us. Or I can just save it for summoning a creature into battle. Alright, let's fucking go. And I guess a summon ambassador. Not that I can use any diplomacy here anyway, but you know, it just helps.
This is the Skymirror. Do not stray too close to its waters. They can be a shock to the uninitiated. Give me a moment to center myself, and then I can try to contact the druids of Neverwinter Wood.
All right.
All it requires is placing this offering within the Skymirror's waters, and then we shall wait.
Place an offering at everyone.
Elanee? Child, is that you?
Elder Naven, can you hear me?
Yes, child. Where are you?
I am touching the waters of the Skymirror, but I had thought to contact the druids of Neverwinter Wood, not one of my own circle.
I was traveling for the past season. Not as long from the mirror as you, perhaps. And only recently have I returned from the Sword Coast.
Elanee, who is this?
This is Elder Naven, one of my circle. He has been a part of it for almost as long as Vashni and the others, but I did not realize he had left the mayor. He cannot hear you, but I can communicate your questions to him if you wish. Elder Naven, why were you traveling? And where are the druids of Neverwinter Wood?
My path has been a long one. What I have found, and what I have not, troubles me. Like you, I've had no success in contacting the druids of Neverwinter Wood. I suspect they are avoiding me, or have cut themselves off from others.
We encountered one in Neverwinter, and he had come in search of one of the Circle of the Mayor, either you or I, but had found no one, not even Elder Vashni.
That is troubling news, and part of what drove me here. I returned because I felt something was wrong with the mayor, and I have not been able to reach any of the other druids.
The King of Shadows.
From the mayor. It is like a black silence stretching through Mer Delane.
The King of Shadows.
Seeing through the eyes of animals and birds has proved useless.
The King of Shadows,
Elder
like I said.
We did find one of the Circle of the Mayor, Khalil. He was maddened, and we were forced to fight him.
What? How did this happen?
Elder, I do not know. I fear it is tied to whatever is occurring in the Mayor. And he said that our circle, that it was lost. If so, we may be the only two left.
We shall see with our own eyes first. This news of Khalil saddens me. Was there no other way?
Elder, Khalil was driven mad. He had slaughtered the animals of Maiden's Glade, tore them apart while he was trapped in the form of a bear.
Troubling. It must not have been an easy thing to do. Such an act of mercy, Elanee.
Elder Naven, we came here to ask the lore keepers of Neverwinter Wood if they knew anything of what was happening at the Mayor. And we fear that whatever is occurring in the Mayor is tied to a set of silver fragments we carry.
Silver fragments? Like the one carried by that village boy you were watching?
Yes, but he did not carry it. It was hidden near the village, I believe. He retrieved it from the Ilfarn ruins there.
That is a strange coincidence. But perhaps not. The darkness clouding the mare. It is familiar in some respects to events that occurred at the time of the discovery of those shards. During the war against the King of Shadows long ago, a similar darkness infested the mare, though not as thick as it is now. Can he have returned? There were many battles fought in the mare, and at its borders. One even at West Harbor. Elanee, I must continue on to the mare, and try to find what became of Vashni and the others. Even if they are dead, I must see it with my own eyes, and see what I can do to find out more about this threat and the shards you speak of.
Of course, Elder Naven.
Good fortune, Elanee. I know of your vigil, but now we must focus our sight back to where it belongs, on the lands we tend.
I know, Elder Naven. Forgive me.
I will contact you when I know more. I will send a messenger. You will know it when it arrives. Until we meet again, Elanee, beware the shadows.
Dun dun dun! The Skymirror is silent. Nothing is reflected in its waters.
There is nothing more we can do here, I'm afraid. Something is wrong. The spirits are gathering. We must leave at once. We are not welcome here.
Alright, showtime. This is Cat's heroism and everyone. Yeah, I guess. Buck haste, I guess.
I am listening.
Let's cast Stone Skin on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess bark skin. Oh, that's weird. It's blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We can probably just have our party auto attack.
That I can't do.
Let us press the attack.
Look at that AC. Holy shit.
I believe we have enemies drawing near.
Everybody, follow me!
Show them your steel! Attack!
Everybody,
They have such high AC. They're practically untouchable. Oh, I forgot to cast Mage Armor on Kelgar.
Yes.
29, 24, 29. And how much is your AC? 28.
Yes.
Even I have 21 AC. Yeah, we're not getting hit by anything. Alright, everyone, let's kill the Guardians. There we go. Kill them all.
Show them your steel!
Actually, let me unsummon Ambassador so he doesn't die. Oh no! Ow! So my Rod of Frost is like a de facto melee weapon for me. No attacks of opportunity for using it at short range. Okay, cool. Yep, more of them.
Time for a take that! Take that!
Got it. Is there more? Nope, that was the only... Yep, here they are, the Shadow Priests. Shadow Priest, rather. Look at those weird, janky animations.
Druidus, we have come for you. You have felt us in the land. Now, feel the touch of darkness upon you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, let's fucking kill him. Oh, you have fire resistance, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll just magic missile him. Yep, we have 7 magic missiles. I can probably just Scorching Ray these mercenaries and have my allies wail on him. There, let's spread this out. Yep, we could just 8 many click. Got him.
This is what summoned the protectors of the Skymirror here. This priest. But the way is hidden. How did he manage to find his way here? We must leave. If we remain, others may come.
Heck yeah. Oh look, a scimitar +2 for Elanee.
Yes.
I am listening.
So now we can give this to Elanee, and then give this to Kelgar.
Yes.
There. And I suppose I can give this to Dale as a melee weapon. It's like it's kind of like a wand for him, or you know, there's something to thunk people in the head with.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I guess that's it for now. Let's actually head back to Neverwinter City, the Docks District. And that should be it for this stream. It's 11:49 a.m. and I need to get ready for work. I I guess we made some decent progress. And oh, look at that! It gave us a full rest when we transitioned to this area. So that's decent, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're still currently level 7, and next session we should be hitting level 8. Alright, let's save this. This is our 4th session. Let's save it as Dale Keter OC4. Okay. Alright, so that should be it for today. Now I'm going to figure out who to raid. Not that I have a lot of viewers anyway. So let's go to twitch.tv and see which of the cool people we're following is doing something and has a similar viewer count as me. Oh, I guess we'll be raiding this cool person. I think I raided him yesterday as well. Raid Chuck. He's a local streamer. He has, well, more viewers than I do at this time, but I guess that's but not by much. He's playing Minecraft right now. I don't play that game, but it's cool to watch. So anyway, tomorrow is a Monday. I'm not sure if I will be streaming tomorrow. I probably will be at the regular time at 9 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. Anyway, this is it for today. I'll see you all some other time. Let's click on the raid button. Click.